Myself is just speaking all over. Literally all over the ground. Like, I'm not going to go faster. So, he was inside Taekwondo, right? So, my son was trying to fix his belt. And I'm like, okay, cool, right? So, he's like, Mom, my belt isn't right. On my car smell. Hold on, y'all. And I'm like, okay, then let me help you fix your belt, right? I'm like, cool, whatever. So he's trying to fix his belt, right? But the way that he had it, his belt was wrong because it was crooked in the back. I said, Noah, it's not straight. I said, let me help you, fix it because I said, it looks tacky. I'm like, it doesn't look neat. Now, mind you, I'm not loud. I'm very quiet because, I don't want to embarrass him, right? He's sitting there, still giving me a hard time. Now I'm getting flustered. I'm like, okay. So then I took him inside, like, the mirror. Like, he has, like, these really big mirrors. So I'm like, honey, look at it from the side and look at it from the back because it's crooked. Mind you, I'm still low. I'm not, crazy loud or nothing like that. No, I'm not that mom. So he gets inside his instructor's office. And he goes, my mom gets mad at everything. I was like, first of all, I'm your mother. I'm not your friend. I don't get mad at everything, okay? I get mad when you don't listen to what I'm trying to tell you. And I said, I was trying to explain to you, okay, before I came inside here, it was a little rah-rah that your belt was crooked and it was tacky and it did not look neat, okay? Now I'm a little bit more of there's more of a tone and more of a volume, okay? Now, like, his instructor looking at me like, I said, because I tried to explain to him that the belt was crooked. I said, I understand he wants the belt a certain way, but the way that he wants it is not the correct way it's supposed to be done. And my son has to do things the way he has to do them here, so you have to do them the right way, correct? I lost it. Like, I'm over it. I said, I'm tired of you not listening. I'm tired of you thinking that you could do whatever you want. I said, I'm not your mother. I said, I'm not your friend. I'm your mother, okay? So what you're not going to do is come in here and say that I get mad at everything and I get flustered when you don't listen. Okay? That's one. The instructor said, well, I'm with you. He said, if he's not listening, you got to do what you got to do. I'm like, exactly. Like, it's just crazy how I know I'm telling him the right thing. And he'll try to, be so argumentative. I'm like, no, this is not the way to handle this. And I'm like, I'm listening to you. And I said, I understand what you like. I said, so why don't we meet in the middle? I said, how about we do it the way you want to do it, but let me help you so that way it's the correct way. I'm like, you gotta, come on. It's extremely frustrating. Like, honest to God, it really is frustrating. But I'm about to run to the store real quick to go get something since he's inside here. Like, it is extremely frustrating. I started telling people, like, with me being a single mother, people are like, oh, you're so hard on him. No, like, I have to be hard on him because he needs to know, yo, you not finna talk to me no type of way. You not finna be sitting up here saying whatever you want out here in the streets. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. I'm gonna raise you right. Okay, you're gonna be respectful at all times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no. Now I can see if I was sitting up here, oh my goodness, no, no, like I didn't do any of that. I'm like, okay, let me pull him to the side, you know what I mean? And be a little bit more, discreet about it. Hey, baby, your belt was crooked. It's a little tacky. Let mommy help. I need to drink. I don't even drink alcohol. Oh, but back to what I was saying earlier before my life had cut off. And I was so tight that it even had cut off. Hi, everybody. So, I'm the type of person that if I know information that can possibly help somebody, I'm going to help them, right? Which I don't see that there's nothing wrong with that. Let's say, God forbid, somebody was getting evicted, right? And I have information to where they can possibly get help with paying their rent. I would be so wrong if I didn't sit up here and say, hey, I know a place that could possibly help you with your rent, or like a church that could possibly help somebody with food, right? I would be wrong if I did that. I don't mind lending a helping hand when it's needed. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. So for people to think that the things that I said on here were wrong, they're absolutely wrong. I'm not a selfish person. I never have been, and I never will be. And I just feel like this world could definitely use more kindness, or just because there's a lot of resources out there that that you can get help from, or you can find information out from. So now it's wrong to lend a helping hand, probably because you have it and somebody else don't know. There's nothing wrong with lending and helping hand. There's nothing wrong with being kind to each other. There's nothing wrong with helping somebody. I mean, for just a second, take you out of you for just a second. I mean, is it really that hard? Seriously? Like, I've never seen this, just, I guess, a generation of people that's just selfish all the time. And it's not everybody, because you gotta have a lot of amazing people out there that don't mind helping and that will pay people no attention, right? If I can lend a helping hand, I have no problem with lending a helping hand, or letting somebody know something that that could possibly help them. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I've never in my life, if you ask me, this generation is just getting extremely worse, because everybody is for self. It's me, 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 me. Well, what happens to just helping one another? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to that? Last time I checked, wasn't nothing wrong with it. I always tell people, be careful, because the same situation somebody else is in and they needed your help, God might have it to where you in that situation and you need them in others. Imagine if somebody turns your back on you when you needed help. How would that make you feel? It would hurt. You know what I mean? It would hurt. And I've just never seen people be so selfish. It's like, I'm flabbergasted. I have never in my life seen just generation of just selfish people. Selfish people. And again, not everybody, because you have a lot of amazing people out there that do a lot of amazing things for people. And they do. So when someone wants to help somebody else out, what does that have to do with you? Nothing. Or you have people that have the finances, right, to buy their kids things and things of that nature, but then when they catch wind of, or where they're giving out book bags for free or school supplies for free, they the first ones that's down there. Why would you even, how can you even sleep at night? How can your spirit even be okay with you doing something like that, knowing that somebody's child probably don't got nothing? And that book bag that you got, and them school supplies that you got, could have went to somebody's child who actually needed it. Now, for the ones who need it, anybody can understand that. Let me speak for myself. I can understand that. 100% can understand that. But it is disgusting when others have the finances to buy their children things, and they the first ones down there getting something that they don't need. And who am I to say what someone does and doesn't need, right? But if you know that you got the finances and you're like, oh man, this is a breeze, or this is easy, I can get my kids this, get my kids that, that's fine. Nobody's not knocking that. But my thing is, don't take from the next person that do need it. I mean, that's just me. Like I told y'all before my life had died, even when me going through my situation with like having to pay back my car and the Sunbits and a Capital One. I'm not gonna sit up here and go get no free book bag and no free supplies for my son. I'm just gonna bust my ass and do what I gotta do because I don't want to take from the next child that does need it. I don't want to take from the next woman, daughter that do need it. I don't want to do that to somebody because my spirit wouldn't be okay at night. And that's just me. I'm not gonna sit up there and take something from someone who needs it. And that's just me. There's nothing wrong with being more considerate, being more humble, being more honest. I mean, for the love of God, are you really? There is nothing wrong with just helping somebody. I mean, seriously. And I'm not going to sit there and apologize for how I feel. No, I'm not going to do that. And and I feel like sometimes everybody needs a helping hand here and there. And I am never against helping somebody. Or if somebody going to, like, there's a lot of people that I genuinely didn't know that are embarrassed to say that they've gone to therapy. Why? If you need it, you need it. I am the type of person, if you need it, you need it. If something works for you and it works for you, it works for you. Like, you don't gotta be embarrassed about needing to go to a church to get food for your kids, or you don't need to be embarrassed about going to resources to help you pay your rent. You don't need to be embarrassed, because if you know that you busting your ass and you trying and sometimes it's just not enough, there's nothing wrong with reaching out asking, I need help. Why is that so wrong? Why is that so, oh my goodness, why is that so embarrassing? No. People will sit up here and normalize somebody going on a vacation trip, right? But coming home to a whole eviction notice on their door, right? People will normalize someone getting their hair done, right? But not paying their light bill, and now they got a shut off notice. I want you to really think about it. When I was younger, my generation, they took care of home. They made sure home was good. Home was okay. Home was good. Kids was okay. Bills was paid. That's what I'm used to. I'm used to that type of mindset. I'm not used to, oh, girl, you should get your hair done. Don't pay that car note. Or, nah, man, you should go to the club. Don't pay that child support for them kids. Like, what? Like, what are we normalizing? Let's really think about it for a few seconds. What are we genuinely normalizing nowadays? It's not normal. It's just not. I would tell somebody, yo, pay your bills. Don't even go on vacation. Pay your bills, because you know that you got kids. You know, you gotta worry about you. Normalize taking care of you, home, your kids, your bills. I mean, whatever happened to just normalizing things that are normal and you're responsible? Seriously, I really want somebody to tell me what happened to that. Like, it blows my mind. It genuinely just blows my mind. How people really think that being irresponsible is now the new responsible. What? What happened? No. You guys see, I will promote nothing but trying. And I have my days where I'm flustered and I'm frustrated and I'm like, I don't give up. I am human. But when I get up off of that ranting and raving and I calm my little black bony ass down, I'm like, all right, girl, you got it. Keep going. I saw that. You know, when you normal, when you relax, I tell people, when you just take a minute, take a minute. Yeah, you know, people go through their rants and their raves because you frustrated and you flustered or you just had enough. I get it. I've been there. I've done it. I get it. I understand it. But when you calm down, you'll get it. You know, sometimes people gotta rant and rave. Sometimes you just gotta start bugging. Sometimes, I mean, as long as you're in the property of your own home or you're in the comfortability of your own home, and you ain't bugging out in the streets, okay? You good. But I would say normalizing things again, things that make sense. You know what I mean? I am at the grocery store getting some dinner for me and my son, so I can make dinner tonight because I have to go to work. And like tomorrow, I gotta pay 2 Sunbits, right? That's, I think, $304, I think. That's like me sitting up here saying, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna pay them Sunbits. I'm making my hair done. Yeah, okay. To some people that may be normal, because then they'd be like, oh girl, your hair's so cute. Yeah, but now I got these fees on these Sunbits. Like, you know, I'm gonna normalizing something. Like, no. I can't. I just can't. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know who. And I'm not even gonna say the world, because like my mother said, it's not the world, it's just the people in the world. And again, it's not everybody, but I just be damned if I be like the rest of everybody else. Not everybody, but some. I'm not gonna do it. And I'm not gonna sit up here and apologize for being who I am or how I am or why I am. I'm not gonna apologize for that. I'm not gonna do it. It's like me sitting up here going to go get something else to eat, knowing that I got bills to pay. I'm not about to be sitting up here going off the edge. Y'all can see I got this because I had a $20 gift card, right? Whatever the case may be. But it's like you just can't. I just can't sit up here and put my wants over my needs. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to jeopardize putting my son in harm's way because he's going to get this end of the stick at the end if I'm not responsible. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to him because he doesn't deserve it. I'm about to go in here and get this food, cook dinner, and clean up, and then probably take a nap and get ready for work. This is who I am and this is how I am, and I'm not gonna change it for nobody. If you don't like it, that's your problem, not mine. Seriously. All right, you guys. I'm only grabbing like 2 things. I don't even think I need this. Do I even need that? I don't think so. I don't think I do need this bag. I really don't. So I'm gonna put you guys on mute because once I go inside the store, y'all already know that they're gonna be playing music. So that's it. 9 times out of 10, if you guys are on mute, it's only because of they playing music somewhere. You know, they're like, oh my goodness, copyright. So give me a second. Alright, you guys, I'm walking out this door now. So I'm walking out the door, right? And yeah, tell me why. I totally forgot where I forgot where I parked. Where the hell did I park my car? This is why I hate coming from school. 'Cause every time I come here, I forget where I parked my car at. Which way did I come in? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Oh, there's on my car. I'm like, wait, where's my car? That's funny. Oh, all right. So I got the hair and stuff. So when I go home, I'm gonna cook while cleaning. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I'm gonna try. Cook and clean. So I'm gonna do sausages, rice, and I wanna do string beans. I would do tacos, but my son wants tacos on Tuesday. He said, "Mom, can we do tacos for Taco Tuesday?" I was like, fine, we do for Taco Tuesday. So I was like, fine. This is my phone case, by the way. I'm like, fine, we can do it for Tuesday. So I'm walking the door, and well, I'm walking out the door. Right. So I'm walking out the door. Can y'all hear me? I'll put it up there that way you guys can hear me. Right. So I'm walking out the door, and this dude was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "I'm fine." He was like, "Come here." I was like, "No, thank you." I was like, "No, thank you. I'm good. No, thank you." I was like, "No, thank you." It was cute. I was like, "No, thank you." And you know when you know somebody gonna say something to you, it was when it gave off one of those like he gonna say something, and I was like, and he was like, "Hey," I was like, "I'm fine." I was like, "No, thank you." Just no, thank you. Yo, to be honest, I probably got time to go home and cook dinner. What the hell? Seriously, that was not like a bagel or something, but and that's for all that stuff. I paid $4.57. Sure did. I'm gonna show you my receipt. As long as my phone don't die. Period. Listen, positive vibes all day. Positive vibes and positive energy all day. Okay? Nothing but blessings and humbleness. I mean, I feel like nowadays you gotta be positive. I think that if you're not a positive person, it doesn't thank you. It doesn't make your day go by if you're just not positive. I mean, damn, how can somebody sit there and be miserable all day? That just blow my mind. I would be like, oh, you got to go. To the left, to the left, all your emotions to the left. Like, cause I can't. Cause I'm to the right, to the right. Like, no, you gotta go. Cannot, please. Jesus, fix it. Okay. I'm telling you, negativity I genuinely believe that, right? Good morning, Omar. I genuinely believe that if you are a negative person, you will just be miserable. Why the hell do you want to be miserable? Even if you do the same thing every day is not going to be the same because you're not going to run into the same people every day, right? It's going to be somebody different. Like the dude that was trying to kick it, I seen him yesterday. right? And he was like, he was like, I told you my name and I wrote my number down. And I said, you sure did, right? He's he's funny. I think he's a funny dude. Um, and so like me and him were talking about watches and stuff like that, and it was just a conversation, right? It was literally just a simple conversation. Like, I made him laugh, he made me laugh. It was just a conversation. I mean, what is so wrong with it? Like, this is blowing my mind. Maybe, you know what? I need to just live in a goddamn desert. I just need to live in a desert. Because I feel like at this point, I just can't. Like, I just cannot do it. I don't understand. And I genuinely believe, right? Two things. And this may be hypocritical. Bear with me. The more the merrier. There's nothing wrong with spreading positive energy, wanting people to be humble, wanting people to be happy, genuinely telling somebody, listen, I'm not in your shoes and I may not understand, but I pray that whatever you're going through, I pray that it gets better for you. Sometimes people don't want to hear that because they would rather you actually help them. Baby, I can't always help you. I can give you positive advice. I can give you, a positive word. I can give you a positive prayer. But baby, sometimes you got to do it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with helping. Nothing wrong with helping. But sometimes, baby, you gotta get it by yourself. Right? Sometimes you genuinely have to get it by yourself, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with it. How somebody just said, "Oh, she always yapping." Yes, but I'm always yapping about the realness. That's why. Okay, when you keeping it a buck, real recognize real. Simple as that. If you're not real like I am, or if you can't handle somebody like me, again, it's just a click of a button. So your comment is completely dismissed, and so are you. Next, back to the original case. There's nothing wrong with being happy. There's nothing wrong with being humble. Like, if anything, I believe more people should spread more positivity, more positive energy, and just a positive message. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, I don't get it. It was like so many people on here today was being so negative and so nasty for no reason. I don't know nobody on here. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't like my message, if you don't like my delivery, if you don't like my tone, you can get off my channel. I mean, honest to God, like, I'm not gonna stop being who I am because you don't like it. That sounds personal. But there was so much people on here that are, like, hey, how you doing? Have a good day. Just giving the same energy that I would give. You know what I'm saying? When you give that energy, you get it back. And sometimes you gotta deal with a few knuckleheads and things like that. But it is what it is. People are gonna be who they're gonna be, right? And that's fine. You are who you are. But don't bring that energy over here because it's gonna get completely dismissed. Okay? Seriously, and I'm being so genuine with you guys right now. It's like enough is enough, and it's so frustrating because if you don't have nothing else to say, then why even say something? I tell you guys, it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. What is wrong with telling somebody have a good day? What is wrong with holding the door for somebody? What is wrong with saying I like your dress, I like your hair? What is so wrong with giving somebody a compliment? What happened to just humanity? Seriously, what happened to it? It's like it just got taken away. Or if a man give a woman a compliment, oh my goodness, he like me. He trying to get with me. No, babe, he's not. He just thinks that you are beautiful and he likes what you have on. The gentleman just gave you a compliment. Or, oh my goodness, that's his friend. He trying to kick it. No, he probably just wanted to give you a positive compliment. I mean, what the hell is wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with someone giving you a compliment. Just because somebody gives you a compliment don't mean they like you. Doesn't mean that. Or it doesn't mean they're trying to kick it to you or see with you. It doesn't mean that. They're just giving you a freaking compliment. What the hell? That's why sometimes people just be like, oh, hell no, I ain't saying nothing to her. Or nah, she crazy. Or nah, I can't say nothing. And it's like, yo, what just happened to being a human being? I mean, honest to God, what happened to it? Hurt people. Just that's, like, and it's sad because hurt people don't got to be hurt. They choose to be hurt at some point in time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hurt people, it becomes their fault. You know why? Lord knows it takes a village for somebody to get out of something. But you have to want to get out of it. I can't tell you when it's time for you to be humble. I can't tell you when it's time for you to be happy. Only you know that. But don't sit there and waste your whole life. What are you doing? I'm just saying, like, you deserve to. I don't give a damn what the hell you done, what you did. I don't give a damn about none of that. You are still a human being that deserves the right to smile, that deserves to be happy, that deserves to find love. You are still somebody's child. You are still a human being. What? What happened? You don't need nobody's approval to be happy. You don't need nobody's approval to sit there and smile, baby. Live your life. Live your life. What? Why? Don't let somebody stop you. So you got hurt. Baby, everybody has been hurt. I didn't been hurt. But it didn't stop me. I went through a bad depression for 6 years. 6 years. That's why I tell you, I can't tell somebody when it's their time. But when I got out of it, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I just spent 6 years in my goddamn, like, my retarded ass. Pissed off in my goddamn self. Don't be like me. Don't. I'm telling you. And I'm spitting this because, yo, I know it. Been there, done that. Not doing that shit again. I keep it so real with you guys all the time. So my whole message to you is, yo, choose you. Choose you. It's okay to say, nah, I'm straight. I waited too long. I'm not waiting for you no more. I'm not waiting for you to get it together. I'm picking me. I'm choosing me this time around. You're not getting no younger. You're getting older. You think somebody gonna sit there and wait for you the way you waited for them? I don't think so. Don't live your life waiting for someone to accept you. Accept you for who you are and the things you've done, and baby, move on and heal from it. That's all you could do. You can't do nothing else. Don't let somebody sit there and pick when you get this money. Get the fuck out of here with that. No, I just can't. I don't want hurt people to be hurt no more. I can't tell you what not to be, but I can tell you it's not worth it. You somebody's child. You somebody's sister. You somebody's daughter. You somebody's friend. You are still somebody. God didn't make you for no reason. You here for a reason, but now you just gotta find it. That's the hard part. Trying to find your purpose. Sometimes it's hard. But you be like, God, what is going on? And then sometimes it's easy easy for people to be like, up, I know what I'm gonna be, and they become it and they're fine. Don't waste your time waiting. Okay, don't sit there and wait for someone else's acceptance of you because you think that you need somebody to be happy. No, you don't. All you need is you. All you need is God first and you let the rest fall where it may. I'm telling you guys, everybody on here is beautiful. No matter your past, no matter your present, no matter your future. But don't sit there and wait to be accepted because you don't have to. You can accept you for you and the flaws you've done and the things you've done wrong and the hurt you've caused. Give it to God. Humbly apologize. You can't do nothing else after that. What can you do? You can't go back in time and change it. You can only learn from it and pray to God that you just do better. That's it. You can't do nothing else. That's it. What you gonna do? Rewind time? You know how many people wish that they could rewind time and fix something or not have said nothing? I'm telling you, think before you speak and actions speak louder than words. That's it. That's it. That would literally be my advice. Think before you speak and actions speak louder than words. That's it. That's it. Oh, he said, I love your realness. Period, man. I'm just saying. I mean, if you're going to kick it, kick it. My goodness. You guys, I'm going to go because my phone is going to die. I'll show you guys in the cooking, though. Because I got to go in here. Turn my phone. If you guys have any comments or concerns about anything that you want to ask me, I'll tell you guys, hit me up in my email. All right? I am not a therapist. I cannot solve everybody's problems, okay? Because damn, I can't even basically solve my own sometimes. But if you need any advice on anything, please don't hesitate to hit me up on my email, all right? I will give you the best advice I can give you, and I will give you the realest advice that I can give you. Don't hesitate. Stop being hurt. I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop being hurt. Live your life and baby smile. Today is a new day. Yesterday is yesterday. And tomorrow is not promised. All right? I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Take care. Bye. I love you guys. Bye, guys.